Celtic have finally lodged an offer for a striker, and it's a loan-to-buy deal. Motherwell's boss has directly addressed the rumours about that player Martin O'Neill was scouting. Johnny Kenny opens up about his frustrating spell in front of goal, and a summer transfer target has sealed his move away from the club. Plus, we've got the latest on a towering 6'7" defender who's attracting concrete offers. But first, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. Motherwell manager Jens Bertel Askau has moved to address speculation around Tawanda Mswanhi's after renewed Celtic rumours followed Martin O'Neill's recent scouting visit to Fir Park. The winger has been one of the standout performers in the Scottish Premiership this season, and his progress has not gone unnoticed beyond Lanarkshire. Celtic interest has been widely discussed in recent days after O'Neill and Mark Fotheringham were seen watching Motherwell in Scottish Cup action. That appearance, combined with Celtic's open search for attacking reinforcements, has naturally placed Mswanhi's at the centre of attention. The 23-year-old's form has made him a talking point across the league. His pace, confidence and direct style have helped Motherwell push on this season, while also raising questions about how long the club can retain him. Askew, however, has been keen to lower the temperature around any immediate move. Speaking openly about his squad and the wider context at Fir Park, the Motherwell boss stressed that there is no rush to cash in despite growing interest. He said, "Well, we don't have to cash in on Mswanhi's. Am I calm about it? Yeah, the interest has been growing and will hopefully grow until we find the right moment with the player to move them on. That moment is not now. We can't keep Tawanda forever, and we shouldn't keep him forever. But there is no plan for any of our players to be moving on now, and there has been no one coming with a big wish on that. On the contrary, everyone is excited and committed about what we are doing, and that's the track we are taking. Rushing things might be good right now, but in the long term, it's sometimes better to be a little bit cool. We have no plans to make a big rebuild now. There's no doubt that there's potential in Tawanda, but that potential we need to let grow with Motherwell Football Club, because there's also potential in this club, and for now, that will grow together. And then I am sure that in the coming years, we will see many of these players move on and do really well in the next stage, and some of them maybe even on the biggest stage. I know the new generation spends a lot of time on social media, and he's probably also got some friends who think he needs to move on. And I know there are many Zimbabwe fans who follow our club because he's a very popular fellow. So there's a lot of attention, but as I said before, it's about using that attention as positive energy because it's going well. Now for the main story, as Celtic have reportedly made an offer for a striker, a key moment in what has been a long wait for attacking reinforcements this January. Interim manager Martin O'Neill has repeatedly said he hopes to have new players in before Celtic's trip to face league leaders Hearts at Tynecastle next Sunday, a match that now looks even more pivotal with several key Hearts players set to miss out. According to reports from France, the Hoops have submitted a loan offer with an option to buy for a 24-year-old Ivorian striker, Mohamed Bamba, currently playing in League One. If the deal is agreed, the forward could be through the door before Celtic travel to Edinburgh, giving him the chance to train with the squad ahead of the big clash. Even if the signing is completed before Thursday, he would not be eligible for UEFA competition this month. Both the new striker and Julian Araujo would miss out on registration for Celtic's Europa League squad, meaning their first European opportunities won't come until the next round, if Celtic make it. The Ivorian target has had a quiet campaign in France, scoring once in 16 League One appearances so far. Sport.fr report that Celtic's offer includes the loan with an option to buy structure the club has favoured this window, giving Celtic flexibility while limiting financial risk. With Hearts next on the agenda after the European trip, Celtic will be hoping this target arrives quickly, settles in and begins to contribute, because goals and options up front remain essential if the Hoops are to maintain their title challenge and progress on multiple fronts. In other news, Johnny Kenny spoke openly after Celtic's 2-0 Scottish Cup win over Auchinleck Talbot, reflecting on a difficult spell in front of goal and the pressure that comes with leading the line. The striker scored the opener at Rugby Park before Sebastian Tunekti sealed the tie late on, booking Celtic's place in the fifth round. The goal came at an important moment for Kenny, who has found chances harder to convert in recent weeks. With Celtic rotating heavily and the spotlight firmly on the striker position, every appearance now carries added weight. Cup football offered an opportunity, but also a test of composure. Martin O'Neill's decision to start Kenny was a clear show of trust. The manager has spoken often about patience and work rate, especially during a demanding run of fixtures. For Kenny, the task was simple in theory, but harder in practice, turning pressure into a positive outcome. The finish itself was sharp and instinctive, showing the qualities Celtic hope to see more often. It did not turn into a free-flowing attacking display, yet the striker's contributions set the tone. After the final whistle, Kenny was honest about the challenges he has faced. He said, "It can be frustrating, but that's the life of a striker. You just need to be ready once something comes and be able to put it in the back of the net, and thankfully I've done that tonight versus Auchinleck Talbot. It's been a tough few weeks personally in front of goal, but every striker misses chances. I'm delighted to put things right tonight, and hopefully I can get back on a run. Every day is an opportunity to impress management. It's up to me now to try and keep impressing, and that will depend on how many minutes I get." Kenny's comments also come at a time when Celtic continue to be linked with striker reinforcements. Chelsea forward David Dartro Fofana has again been mentioned as a possible option, with his loan spell cut short and his future under review. That wider context only sharpens the pressure on those already at the club, as minutes, roles, and trust remain very much up for grabs. Kenny's comments underline the fine margins that define his role at Celtic right now. Goals can change perception quickly, but confidence is often built over time. The Auchinleck strike does not erase recent frustration, yet it offers a platform to build from. In other news, a player previously on Celtic's radar has sealed a permanent move elsewhere. Andy Irving has completed a transfer to Sparta Prague, joining the Czech champions from West Ham for an undisclosed fee. The 25-year-old had been heavily linked with Celtic over the past 12 or so months, with reports in the summer even claiming the Parkhead club had launched a bid for the midfielder. But that move has now officially been ruled out, with Irving opting for a switch to the Czech Republic instead. He spent 2.5 years with the Hammers, making 18 first-team appearances and earning a senior Scotland cap during his time at the club. Celtic were said to be admirers of Irving, but with the player now signing with Sparta, those links have reached their end. Celtic reportedly bid £2.2 million for the player in the summer. However, the side, now in the relegation zone, was looking for a fee of about £3.5 million, according to reports at the time. The Hoops remain active in the January market and continue to chase at least one striker, a defender, and a winger, as Martin O'Neill pushes for reinforcements to help in a competitive title race. Irving, meanwhile, takes the next step in his career on the continent. Lastly, as Celtic continue their search for defensive reinforcements this January, another name has surfaced on their radar. The latest addition to the long list is WSG Tirol centre back Jamie Lawrence. The 23-year-old Swiss defender has enjoyed two standout seasons in the Austrian Bundesliga. Standing 6'7", Lawrence has drawn concrete offers from clubs in England, Spain, Turkey, Russia, and China. He's in demand this winter. Lawrence is out of contract at the end of this season, and negotiations over an extension with Tirol have reportedly stalled. That situation has opened the door for interested clubs to make a move this winter, with the Austrian side now said to be open to selling him, rather than risk losing him for nothing in the summer. That's all the latest Celtic news for today. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Drop a comment below with your thoughts on Celtic's transfer moves. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.